Have fresh dry food here, where people can put like 1.7 kilograms of dry food, which is approximately 1 month for a medium-sized cat.
Yes.
We have the water down there,
Yes.
which is always pumped and with the water running fountain here. So there's a filter, so the water will always be clean and fresh, which is very important for our fellow cats.
Yes.
They must drink always water, and the dry food will always drop here. So when a cat will approach, like we will drop some food. And once the food is dropped, we can follow exactly how much amount of food we drop there. And each cat can have a different eating habit. So for each cat, you can select the amount of food that you want per delivery. And one delivery is when the cat will approach, have a delivery, and then go back. And also the daily limit. We don't want our cat to become fat, so we will add a daily limit. So between each delivery there is an amount of time. So we'll wait, let's say minimum 30 minutes. So if the cat approaches multiple times in a short amount of time window, we'll always block the delivery. So the other advantage is we can recognize multiple cats.
Yes.
So at home, like if you have multiple cats, you can always go select and see which cat ate how much during the day. So you have the today's consumption for each cat. You can add your own profile about your cat. You can add a profile picture, age, male, female, sterilized. And we can recognize the vet microchip that is integrated inside the cat. So let's go and check another cat. Go and check Charlie. You can check the amount of food and statistics for each cat separately. So once you notice variations in the consumption, either means that either you change your dry food, so maybe your cat doesn't like it, or maybe the water, somebody put something inside, or you don't have enough water, or maybe your cat has a health issue, so won't drink enough water.
Okay.
So the application will send you a notification about it. They say, well, please check out why your cat doesn't consume water today. So maybe something strange happened, so you should check. So the Catspad is always remotely connected to the Wi-Fi. So you can, even if you're not at home, you can always get access to it and check the status and do some action that you want. So once you have multiple, if you have multiple Catspads at home, because you have a lot of cats or dogs, like, you can always set the right which cat needs to eat which Catspad. So in the food menu in the Catspad, like you can, for example, Charlie doesn't have the right to eat here, so we can add the right, so now he has the right to eat to this Catspad. And you can control multiple Catspads with the same application. You can either schedule, use the on-demand mode, or use the scheduled mode. Like the scheduled mode is no matter which cat will approach, at a given time you will precise a quantity of food that you want the Catspad to deliver. So some people they learn their dogs to eat like in the morning and in the afternoon. They can still do that with the scheduled mode. Our recommendation is to use the on-demand mode because we can have small quantities multiple times per day, which is much more healthier for your pet. And you can always drop food whenever you want. Like, why do we add that function? Like, because we want, when we are home, we want to give food to our pets. So we want to do it whenever we want, so that way the pet can say, okay, my owner cares about me. So, or you have some friends come up at home, you can always drop food for their pets as well. Then we have the water fountain system where you can see the level of the water. You can enable, disable the water pump. You can either add a planning. You want to say, I don't know, between midnight and 6 a.m. I don't want to hear the noise of the water fountain, so I will deactivate it. It's not very noisy, but people that live in small apartments and they put the Catspad next to the bed, it might get sometimes annoying. So you can see all the statistics about water and food the Catspad delivered. It's important to know how much you paid for the food. Even if you change your food, it's always good to know what's happened. Like, did the consumption increase, decreased? So we'll add a lot of different features here, and it will constantly improve the application. You can always change the color of your Catspad. Like, we had LED color, so here is blue now. That's the only way to personalize the object and put it in the living room and say for Christmas we want to have red color, so why not?
And you just buy it, or is there monthly service charge of any sort?
No, like you don't pay every month. You only purchase the Catspad and you get the application for free.
Okay. How much is it?
So currently on the Kickstarter is $219, and later on in retail stores the final price will be $299.
Okay.
In the United States, in Europe it will be 299 euros.
Okay.